Hello, good afternoon, welcome. My name is Karen Darby. I'm the founder of simplyswitch.com. We're a price comparison switching service. I set up the business, I had the idea for the business back in 2002, got funding, VC funding in January 2003, and last year, 4 years later, I sold it to DMGT, who are the owners of the Daily Mail, for £22 million. So, give you a little bit of background about myself. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I set up my first business, which was a call centre business back in 1983 at the tender age of 22. I sold that 7 years later, had 3 children and run a sole trader business from home, which I now understand classifies me at that time as a mum-preneur. I then got really bored. It was great, it was profitable, but you're only really making money when you're working, and I wanted to do something to increase my net worth. So I thought it was time to have another baby, and another business baby, as it were. So at that time, Simply Switch was born. The concept for Simply Switch was really very simple. What we do is we give people the chance to compare prices and switch supplier over the telephone. Everybody needs electricity, 70% of the population on mains gas, and nobody wants to pay more for something than they have to. So we offer a free service, we're completely impartial, and we really do tell people who's the cheapest supplier in their area. And what happened was when I rang Bridges, they said, well, you know, fine, are you aware that if we do invest in your business, you do need to be based in a deprived ward and employ 35% of your staff in deprived areas? I said, well, I'm in Wimbledon, but I'm not in a nice bit of Wimbledon, you know, we're miles from Starbucks. It's right down the dodgy end. And there's no way, you know, they were going to qualify. I got really stupid. I thought, you know, lesson learned here, you know, before you approach someone for finance, please go on their website and do a bit of research. But anyway, being a fast talker and a fast thinker, I said, well, look, you know, I know I'm not in what is a really deprived area, it's only semi-deprived. I said, but I'll tell you what, if you invest in the business, I'll actually move. Their investment criteria, as I touched on earlier, is they look for ambitious, early growth businesses. They particularly like the fact that we're a call centre-based business because we would be labour intensive and we'd be able to create a lot of jobs. We need to be located in an under-invested area, and this is based on the indices of multiple deprivation that comes from the Office of the Deputy Prime Minister, and it's all based on electoral wards, and basically you've got places like Belgravia at the top and places like Toxteth and Croydon and Mitcham sort of lower down, etc. As I say, we were their second investment, and since then Bridges have invested in about 25 different businesses. They've had about 3 exits. We've been their most lucrative one. In fact, the company, when we set up, all we did was energy, and the company is incorporated as Simply Energy Limited. And it wasn't until customers kept ringing us and saying, what else do you do? And I said, well, there's a bit of a clue in the name, we're called Simply Energy, that I realised that perhaps, you know, maybe we should be responding to the market a little more and looking at what other services we could provide. Because once people transact with you, and you've proven yourself, and you've built the trust, and they've bought you basically, then they'll buy other services. We also work with charities. You'll see there's the logo for the Woodland Trust. We promote green energy to their supporters, and what's great is that we can help people get their bills down, go green, and we also plant a tree for them. So again, we've created, let's say, over 100 jobs. In fact, in the call centre, something like 4 out of every 5 of my agents were unemployed before coming to us. We gave them life skills training. They didn't have to have experience, but we've given them very useful skills in terms of selling, communication skills, customer rapport, etc. And we've helped raise about £500,000 for charity through working with people like the Big Issue and the Woodland Trust, etc., to promote switching, but also to promote their causes. But the fact that we had social funding and the fact that we created jobs in a deprived part of the UK, I think it made it very hard for the people that we were pitching to say no to us. You know, we're not, everything else is equal, and you know, we were pitching to, for example, the Daily Telegraph, and every year our competitors pitch and try and win that contract off us. You know, the fact that, you know, we compete on equal terms, but at the same time we're doing something good, I think it makes us irresistible. If there's any questions during the break or afterwards, I'd be very happy to take them. Thank you.